evening, fellow Norwood residents. I'm Lisa Bauer, and I'm asking for your vote for school board in the November 6th election. I've lived in Norwood since 1984. I'm running because I believe the greatest gift a community can give itself and its children is quality education in its public schools, and I want to be part of the team that makes the policies that allow that to happen. I decided the time to run is now because I truly believe the outcome of this election will affect the future of Norwood's children and their children. It all comes down to the way we want our school board to work with the school system. In my view, this is the year in which the people of Norwood have their best opportunity to give school board members a mandate to make Norwood parents and the community at large strong partners in educating Norwood's children, able to positively pursue all options for best serving their children and community. I know many of you share my desire to partner with city and school leaders in making Norwood a great place to live because I had the opportunity to meet you in person at the voter education and registration drive hosted by my campaign in September. I'm the mother of 3 sons, 2 of whom are still in the district and 1 of whom is a 2006 graduate of Norwood High School. All my boys attended or are attending Sharpsburg Elementary, the middle school, and Norwood High School. All will graduate from Norwood High School. My husband and I have remained in Norwood because we believe that Norwood City Schools has been a valuable partner for us as we raise young men who are prepared to pursue lives beyond high school as productive, responsible citizens. I remember taking a deep breath on the first day of school and leaving my oldest son's kindergarten class, promising myself I'd give the Norwood schools the trust they'd need in order for them to do their job with my children. As each kindergartner came around, it was hard to place my sons' lives into the hands of someone other than my husband and me, their first teachers. But for the most part, the boys have been lucky to be taught by truly fine people who cared about them and their educations. They also were very willing to listen to any concerns my husband and I had, or any special needs our boys had. As we've supported our sons at school through participation in parent groups, work on committees, volunteering in classrooms, and being part of school events, my husband and I have appreciated how the schools have enriched our family life, and we believe that Norwood schools will have played an important role in preparing all our sons to become productive, well-rounded citizens and to pursue their dreams. Memories of raising my boys are closely tied with their time in the Norwood school system. Putting on holiday parties, attending school plays and musicals, and dressing small boys in sports uniforms were the stuff of life while our children were in elementary school. As they moved on to middle school and high school, important family time is spent watching football games and band performances under Shea Stadium's lights as the day darkens into evening. Our 2 oldest sons' first experiences taking overnight trips without their parents were the Washington trip, traditionally taken by 8th graders at the middle school, and our youngest son is looking forward to taking his turn. The schools have made it possible for the boys to travel to Florida, New York, England, Washington, D.C., and many wonderful places closer to home. They also provided our oldest boy with the chance to participate in Rose Holman's Operation Catapult. That experience decided him on pursuing a career in engineering. All these opportunities have given the boys eyes to see all life's possibilities. Through it all, we marveled at how our children and their friends have grown and how each child seemed to be valued by his teachers as an individual with unique talents to contribute to the class. I'm running for school board because I want every student and family to have the kind of quality experience I have seen is possible for children to have in the Norwood Public Schools. In order for this to happen, however, we need to be sure that all Norwood residents, Norwood parents in particular, trust their schools and the information that comes to them through school administrators. We all need to feel that we're welcome in our school communities so that we can give teachers the support they need to do their job. We all need to feel that when concerns are voiced, we are heard and respected. When my oldest son started school, I asked his kindergarten teacher her perceptions of the Norwood City School District, and she told me that from her perspective, Norwood was one of the area's best kept secrets in terms of being a great place to teach. Teachers, aides, librarians, and other staff members at Norwood City Schools need to feel valued and supported in their positions so that they can give the children they serve their best. We also need to be sure that school resources are used to serve the children first. To that end, we need to make certain that we're using the resources as efficiently as possible so that as many children as possible get the extras they need to become whole human beings. I feel that I bring several things to the table that would contribute to making good decisions about providing quality education for Norwood's children. I have experience both raising and teaching children. I've run educational programs as well as evaluated them professionally, and I covered area school boards as a journalist for Press Community newspapers for 4 years. I know how school boards work, and I believe the community should play an important part in the work they do. I began my career in education in 1985, and over the course of my adult life have served children and adults as a classroom teacher, a GED instructor, a Sunday school teacher, a Cub Scout leader, and as a professor of education. Becoming a parent myself deepened my understanding of both children and families. While raising my boys, I also led parenting and play groups at the Northeast YWCA. In all of my professional and personal tasks, I preferred to work as a member of a team. In those situations, I'm used to making group decisions, working through issues until everyone agrees on the solutions. My students and my children will tell you that we either succeed at something together or we work together until we succeed. This is a philosophy I intend to bring to the school board. And I intend to work with other school board members, school administrators, parents, and community members to find solutions that work for the children. All people involved in educating our children, whether they be school board members, teachers, instructional aides, custodians, office staff, or cafeteria workers, must demonstrate the highest ethics and moral character. One of the most important parts of this code of ethics is to be committed to working for the good of all children, including the ones who are hard to serve. In today's world, a high school diploma is essential for all students starting out their adult lives. My vision of Norwood City Schools is that they are a place with a high graduation rate. I want our graduates leaving us knowing that they were valued as important members of the learning community and that everyone involved in their education did whatever it took to make it possible for them to learn. Recently, I sat next to a graduate of the Norwood High School class of 1977 at a football game. That weekend, he and his classmates were having a reunion, and the festivities started with them all cheering Norwood on to victory. While we watched Norwood play, he told stories of building a successful football team with his friends. He related playing football with them from the time they all attended Williams Avenue Elementary. Along with football, he talked about playing music and the fun they all had as they went through the Norwood school system. He said he felt valued, and he obviously values the memories of being a student at Norwood. I would like for all our Norwood graduates to have this kind of experience when it is their turn to make their way through grades K to 12. When they look back, I would like them to tell stories of teachers who provided them safe, effective, fun, and creative classrooms, coaches who taught them discipline and good sportsmanship, support staff who provided them clean buildings and good food that made coming to school a pleasure, and a district that provided them with opportunities to find their talents, express their creativity, and develop and pursue their dreams. Another part of my vision for Norwood's children involves the community making the schools a good place for people to teach and support learning. Because they serve children, schools must be places that are extensions of the home.